All right, all right, all right. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. It is your favorite time of the week. It is your favorite time of the week. It is Freaky Fridays here on talkradio.com with your hostess, Cypher Kai, in the building. Well, not really in the building, kind of remotely from someplace else. So I want you guys to know that I have sacrificed a lot to be here with you this evening. I have. I was doing some things and I had to pause it. When I realized what time it was, I had to make my way to an internet connection and come on here for you. Anybody who's tuned in who has direct access to me, I need you to tell me what my sound levels are coming in like. And yes, I'm on time tonight. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? I know you guys have been giving me a hard time that I've been coming on a little late, but things have been a little hectic. I am making things really wonderfully fantastic for you behind the scenes. Tell me. So it's Freaky Fridays here on talkradio.com, and you guys have been making some movement. I want to take this time right now to acknowledge what you guys have been doing. The numbers are exponential. You guys have been spreading this around like an STD, and I absolutely love it. This is the kind of epidemic that I don't mind, honestly. So tonight's topic, if you didn't get privy to going onto the website this evening or the Facebook page or however else it was spread around, tonight's topic is going to be: would you accept sex with your ex in exchange for passport? And you guys know I pick my topics based on the interactions I have during the week. Nothing is scripted on the show, right? I don't listen back to my archives either. People message me and tell me, "Oh, you said such and such and such." Sometimes it records, sometimes it doesn't. Everything is unscripted and in the moment. Yeah. But tonight's topic seems to be a hot button issue. I got so much commentary when the link was sent out and people found out what it was about this evening. So there's a lot of tension, animosity, a lot of passionate feelings that go behind this particular topic about baby mothers and baby fathers and the dynamic between them. We've been talking about this a lot on the show because again, I do things based on what I'm interacting with and what I'm living through in my life. Since this is a talk radio show, mostly about the things that happen with me, Cypher Kai, during the course of my week, my life, my whatever. So if you guys want to be further engaged with us, let me give you a couple links. Before I do that, I'm sorry, let me give my disclaimer. If you are under 18 years old, get the fuck up. If you share my DNA, meaning one of my offspring that I pushed out of it, and you are trying to support the family business or show off for this or whatever it is you're claiming to be doing, get off. Right? The numbers are great. I appreciate the effort, but please, let's not do that. Not do any of that. This is not for you. Yeah? If you are a prude, closed-minded, get off. Not for you. And if you're one of my freaky couples and you just like what I say and the things that I talk about, you'll get off in another way. We'll talk about that later. Anyway, this is Freaky Fridays on talkradio.com with your hostess, Cypher Kai. I'm going to start off the evening to set the tone for what we're going to talk about. Now, I must say, I'm in a bit of a reggae mood this evening. I had some really interesting conversations this week. Besides the one about the baby mothers and baby fathers and that dynamic, which I'm going to dig into in its entirety this evening, I had a really interesting conversation this week with my partner. Yeah. So we'll talk about that a bit. And for those of you who don't know about the target, I'll get into that as well. Target. Right? And I'm not talking about the store. No free advertising, not the store. So we'll get into some things this evening. It is Freaky Fridays here on talkradio.com with your hostess, Cypher Kai. Rex is not here. He has not been fired. I know you guys have been very concerned. I keep saying I'm going to fire him. I'm not fired Rex Tech. I have not. He's still sorting out things with his personal life. He will be here when the relaunch happens. So shout out to him. I'll give a few more shout outs when I come back on the other side of this music I'm going to play to set the tone and the mood for this evening. This one is a song. Someone sent it, so when they saw the thing, you guys are sending me like this really awesome songs. I didn't listen to any of them. So I don't know what this Baby Mama song is, but this one's called Baby Mama. I'm going to put it on because tonight we're talking about baby mothers and baby fathers and all kinds of things here on Freaky Fridays on talkradio.com. Here we go. Baby Mama featuring the chat or something.
It's my baby mama. I'm on child support. She get welfare checks, but I stay in court. It's my baby mama. She be riding caddy, and she always looking for sugar daddies.
It's my baby daddy. He always broke, and he ain't no good. Nothing but a joke. It's my baby daddy. He is nothing heavy. He be cheating on me. That's why I can't stand him.
Man, this freaky just got me stressing. In the court, I must confess it. Players trying to get that check it. Hooper Higgins on your neck. And in the jail, I can't be staying. And my cheese, you can't be caking. Child support can burn like torch when you get behind on payments. Here they go, they send them letters. Then they wanna come and get ya. Probably should've used the Jimmy. Probably should've never met her. Why you wanna try to impress me? Always lying, trying to caress me.
All these so-called ballers want me, boy. I'm stout, you know I'm sexy. I'm the chat, you see I'm swole. Got you waiting at a toe, ready to break me off her feet. Keep your girl on your payroll. See me switching, blowing a kiss, and dudes don't know what they be missing. I'm the type of girl you need. Keep some cooking in the kitchen, bake your biscuits up from scratch. Get you sprung off my cat, but you better take care of your kids. Juvenile court is where it's at.
Where is that?
You ain't know, cheese is missing, you ain't show. And that freak you checking with, she too nice, I'm mean
It's
though.
my baby mama. I'm on child support. She get welfare checks, but I stay in court. It's my baby mama. She be riding caddy, and she always looking for sugar daddies.
It's my baby daddy, he be always broke, and he ain't no good, nothing but a joke. It's my baby daddy, he gets nothing heavy, he be cheating on me, that's why I can't stand him.
It's DJ P and bro, this me out with just trying to be dope. But it's okay, ain't now. Ho gon' stop the way that we bought. We kicking this off in them doors, and when it's on, they gon' run. And please believe when we gon' come like a nut come. Down and dirty in these streets, rough and rugged on these freaks. Riding caddy, automatic, man, we gotta keep that heat for them streets, cause man, these streets be watching me. Memphis 10, kick the chains, pants, gotta kick the crease, Division 2. Juvenile court is where they hit your boy. Monthly payments I gotta pay, but I keep coming short. Now not paying child support, and these courts got me running, man. Spending nights with his other Brizards and all my dogs, man. Warrants for your boy arrest, got me sweating from the stress. Getting drunk and high all night, about to drive me to that white. Man, if these boys want me, they gon' really have to find me. Messing off with these scallywag hoes, they so grimy.
It's my baby mama. I'm on child support. She get welfare checks, but I stay in court. It's my baby mama. She be riding caddy, and she always looking for sugar daddies.
It's my baby daddy, he be always broke, and he ain't no good, nothing but a joke. It's my baby daddy, he gets nothing heavy, he be cheating on me, that's why I can't stand you playing. Boy, your baby need some shoes, boy, your baby need some clothes, need to try and pay your fee, while you out here pantyhose. Ain't no more what me and you, but then what they gotta do, with the seed we had conceived, don't you know he's part of you? I don't wanna hear your mess, talk to me by giving checks, put a judge up in my business, what I want is what I get, should've known it from the jump, all that talk was just a front, now you paying for that land, see your ass in court next month.
Pay you cheese, I'll give you quarters. I'll just wait the court to order. Mexico is where you find me, somewhere around the fucking border. Hanging with the finest women, walking with a gangster limping, drinking on a case of DP. Goody green, you know we with it. I done hustle, worked the job and broke some back, there wasn't no stopping. You done did the club and hopping, and them pills you kept on popping. Now I see why you be freaking, now I know why you be geeking. If you wanna give me reasons, catch me in that player season. It's my baby mama. I'm on child support. She get welfare checks, but I stay in court. It's my baby mama. She be riding caddy, and she always looking for sugar daddies.
It's my baby daddy, he be always broke, and he ain't no good, nothing but a joke. It's my baby daddy, he gets nothing heavy, he be cheating on me, that's why I can't stand him.
Okay, so it's Freaky Fridays here on TalkRadio.com. That was a very interesting thing. Definitely going to touch on some of the things that they spoke about when I start talking about the topic. You guys know how it goes. I'm going to start the topic conversation about 30 minutes in. We're still a little ahead of schedule. I want to give a shout out to a couple of people. So some of the regulars, Danny the Photog, shout out to Mr. B, shout out to the Wellness Consultant, shout out to my life reconstruction strategist. I got to spend some time with her this week. It was really amazing. She's really awesome. I want to give a special shout out to Amazing Amy, who I don't know if she's listening live, but I know she might listen to an archive. So shout out to Miss Amazing Amy. You know who you are. You guys will hear me shouting her out from time to time. Really great to talk with. I don't know if I'm allowed to mention what her business is, but she's a great partner to the show and a new fan, hopefully. So shout out to Miss Amazing Amy if she has tuned in this evening, or if you're going to tune into the archives. Also, if you are new to the platform, you can access the archives anytime. Right? They're available for you on the website www.tawkradio.com/shows. Also, we have a new component for the past couple of weeks. There is a 24/7 hotline that you can call anonymously, yeah? And you can leave and speak whatever's going on with you any time of the day or night, no matter what time zone you're on. That number is 1-347-450-3958. Again, the number is 1-347-450-3958. That is your 24/7 speak your piece, speak your mind hotline. Now, of course, I have to give homage to Antonio, the Lyft driver, who is super loyal and keeps talk radio in his ears while he's on the road, even though I try to advise him not to do that. So, Antonio, shout out to you and your customers who have learned to love talk radio as you're listening to it. I don't know what kind of people you ride around that allow you to play a show where I'm saying fuck, this, and some other things every other second, but I appreciate them. And I found that some of them have become fans, so yay, 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 and yay. I didn't get a chance to check the stats this week, over the past week, to see the new countries that might have come on board. I'll see if I can do that during one of these intermissions to give a shout out to the new countries that are tuned in. We do broadcast from the East Coast in the United States, so that's where we are currently at the moment. I'm going to dig into some of these emails as I do. And then we're just tuning in. The topic for the evening is, would you accept sex from your ex in exchange? Something that's happened in the course of my week. It has sparked a lot of interesting conversations with my friends and colleagues and stuff. And a few fans, as the link went out about the show this evening, you guys are very, very sensitive about the topic. So we'll talk about it tonight here on Talk Radio with your hostess. Hi. All right, so should I go on a date with this girl because of her history? I was talking to her on a dating site, and we were but we are friends on Facebook now, and I'm seeing all of these posts, and she is having a mental breakdown. She told me she has a long history of mental issues. I don't think she's going to be mentally stable enough to go on a date on Saturday. Well, it seems like that's not even a question you need to ask, is it? And whether she had a history of mental issues or not, people are just, okay, right? So if she told you she had a history of mental stuff going on, why did you friend her on Facebook? You met her on a dating site, and you friended her on Facebook to do what? Your own reconnaissance, your own background check. What were you looking for exactly? Do you have a little mental issue yourself? Right? But in fairness, right? So that's an actual thing. Mental illness is an actual thing. This is a platform where we don't touch on that stuff yet. So the people are messaging me behind the scenes. I don't know what they're saying. Let's see. Let's check out what's going on here. There's a noise. What? Oh, there's a noise with the microphone. Is it really? Hopefully this is clearer. All right, I don't know what that is. I'm sorry that was happening. Good to know that there are people behind the scenes who can help me out. So here we go. Is this better? If you can, let me know if this is better. The person that reached out to me. Anyway, so mental illness is an actual thing. So, obviously if you're not mentally ready, whether you have a history of it or not, if you've been dating and come out of a long-term relationship, if you've got some financial shit going on, if you're just not in the right headspace to be dating, you probably shouldn't be. Just kind of a rule of thumb. Oh God. So there are people who have issues getting on behind the scenes. I don't know how to help them. They're going to have to listen to the archives or something. But if you are tuned in right now, anyone is tuned in right now, I'd like you to let me know how everything is sounding now. If the background noise that you were saying was happening is gone. Help me out with that. I tell you guys, Rex is not here, and you guys know I'm not very tech savvy. I'm just very loyal, trying to make sure I can keep the show flowing and going even when he's not here, so that's kind of, what that is. But to the people who are reaching out and telling me that, so I'm sad. So let me apologize from now. It is a live broadcast. I can't go back. I'll try to do the best I can to trim the audio a bit when the show is finished, to the best of my limited ability. But that means the first couple of people that were tuned in was hearing a lot of static
or whatever in the beginning of the show, which I'm not able to hear on my side. That's why I trust my people to let me know what's happening. So it's better. I'm hearing it's better. Is it still static or something that's happening, or what does it sound like? I don't know. You guys help me out. Anyway, I told you, when you guys don't hear us, we're working on equipment issues and different things, and so that's just kind of what it is. It's live radio, stuff happens. I'm just saying, stuff happens. So this is Freaky Fridays with your hostess, Cypher Kai. I'm going to play some more music this evening and try to see if I can sort out better what's happening behind the scenes. Tonight's topic is going to be, when I get a chance to dig into it, would you accept sex from your ex in exchange for child support? That is the question this evening. So, going to play some music. Going to see what I can sort out behind the scenes. See what I can get to give me some feedback on what things are sounding like and what's happening. And to the best of my ability, I'll try to trim the episode when it's done, so that the people who listen in the archives don't have to be obstructed by the whatever was going on before that. So this one is by Lil Durk. No Standards, some kind of baby mama diss or something. You guys have been so amazing in sending me in music and things in lieu of what we're going to be discussing this evening, so I appreciate you. This is Lil Durk, No Standards, something about his baby mother. Let me sort out some things behind the scenes on Freaky Fridays here on TalkRadio.com.
Chop Squad.
I can't get over my pain, make you feel better. Fuck with niggas I know, won't make you feel better. This the lifestyle that I live, fucking with these different bitches. If you tryna break my heart, fucking with these different niggas. You know you can't get over me. You know you can't get away from me. You know bitches don't play with me. You know. I know the consequences of my action. This shit real ain't even just rapping. Fucking with niggas I know to get back. How I know that boy ain't smack? I know you with him cause he got a sack. You say you don't like him, no feelings attacked. I know that you lie, can't mix it with facts. Oh, you think I'ma run back to you that she did? Tell her how me and you be texting each other, yeah. You told me you ain't fuck him, no you lying, why you scared? You know I got a bitch, don't open your message, leave you on red. Can't talk to you like I used to. Can't see me, you gotta put up YouTube. Even though my situation, you lose. Fucking with your friend ex, nigga, you screw. I know you tryna figure out who I'm talking about. I told you I'm a spy, told me put the guns down. You gotta run your kids when they ain't around. I get fuck on who I want, I'm famous now. Got your friends all in your ear saying that I'm bad. And you keep on listening, it make me mad. Keep on reminiscing, make me wanna slide. It seems like that you sold your heart. I can't get over my pain, make you feel better. Fuck with niggas I know, won't make you feel better. This the lifestyle that I live, fucking with these different bitches. If you tryna break my heart, fucking with these different niggas. You know you can't get over me. You know you can't get away from me. You know bitches don't play with me. You know. Fuck this shit. You broke my heart so many times, I was like fuck a bitch. I just wanna get the money, nigga, for the fuck of it. Fuck them other niggas that you fuck with, I don't fuck with them. Tell your brother stay from around me cause I don't fuck with him. They don't really wanna walk me, it ain't enough for them. You barely kinky, but you a slut for him. You ain't even that mean, but you tough for him. You had me soft, I couldn't function it. Only gave me pussy, wasn't sucking it. I heard the rumor, who you fucking with? I wish I found out sooner that you a dirty bitch. Back to the basics, let's be fact. I was with you when I was sipping on act. I doped you up, you had menthol swag. Scrap. I don't ever wanna see your ass. Yeah. I know I'm a dog, that shit ain't fair. Thought I'd be mad, don't even care. Now I put my new bitch on the list. Diamonds in the air like chandeliers.
If she around, then I'm aware. You said only him, you lying again. Bluetooth in the coupe, you need to pair. That whole shit was in the air. If your friends in a hole, then use a hoe. Wherever you go, I know they go. Don't follow your dream, you follow back roads. Your ass so fake, thought you was 10 toes. I can't get over my pain, make you feel better. Fuck with niggas I know, won't make you feel better. This the lifestyle that I live, fucking with these different bitches. If you tryna break my heart, fucking with these different niggas. You know you can't get over me. You know you can't get away from me. You know bitches don't play with me. You know.
So this is Freaky Fridays on TalkRadio.com with your host, Cypher Kai. I hope you guys are paying attention to the words of these songs, because I'm going to end up going back and touching on some of the things in the two songs that just played about baby mothers. And it's no rip on baby mothers in general, because I'm going to go after the guys as well. Because again, I said I had some conversations this week that were very interesting, that made me spark the topic for tonight, which we're going to dig into in about 10 minutes. 30 minutes in is when we talk about this topic for the evening. So I want to give another shout out to Antonio, the Lyft driver, who didn't get to tune in until around 8:12. He was very specific in the time he got to tune in, because he was letting a passenger out of the car at said time, and immediately went on to talkradio.com. That's the loyalty that I love with the fans. And so shout out to the people from Portugal who are letting me know they're tuned in. Somebody let me know what time it is over there right now. And do you even understand what I'm saying? Do you just like the music? Portugal, it's tuning in. I love it. So this thing has become a global movement. You guys, I want to take some more time again to appreciate and thank you for spreading this around and getting the word out there about the show. And I appreciate the fact that you appreciate listening to me talk crazy about naughty things weekly. You know, I think some of you are on here for your own little personal reasons. Shout out to, there are some people, and I'll get into that in a minute too, an interesting dynamic of what's going on as it pertains to the topic for the evening of, which again is, would you accept sex from your ex in exchange for child support? Yeah, very interesting topic this evening. I have some birthday shout outs to give out, a very special birthday shout out to give out. I also would like to give a shout out to Mr. Austin Powers. Not the actual Austin Powers, but someone who said to me their name is Austin Powers. So respectfully, that's how I'm going to address them. That's what I'm going to call them. I have a special shout out for Mr. Austin Powers later on. Shout out to my target, who I'm sure is not listening to the show, thank goodness. He doesn't need to hear the plans that I have. All right. Thank you, Mr. Antonio, for letting me know you're there. I appreciate you when you're working, that you're spreading this thing around and listening and tuning in and stuff. So I appreciate you. Shout out to a new friend as well. I have another Uber driver that I had this week. He was quite amazing. So my aunt came into town from Jamaica. You guys hear me talk about her from time to time. Shout out Auntie Evie, who's in town. And let me just say, she made me some of the most delicious home-cooked curry chicken, and I said I would shout her out on the air and let her know that. It was amazing. She's been getting on my nerves all week, but I love her, and her food was amazing. I haven't had home cooked food in so long because I'm always on the road, and my cookings, this is my cooking, I'm kind of used to it. It's not the same as having, like an older person come around and you can just taste the love in the food. It's amazing. It was nice. Shout out to my sister-in-law who's tuned in this evening as well, letting me know she's there. All this support and stuff. Hope you're feeling better. I think my brother's been a little too hard on you, hasn't he? It's probably why your back has been hurting you. She's been complaining about back pains. Brother, ease up on your wife's cooch. I'm just saying, I'm going to talk all the business. I'm going to talk all of the business this evening. Oh, and also let me give a special shout out to Uncle Lech. Uncle Lech. You guys have heard me talk about my beautiful blue-eyed uncle. Actually has blue eyes. He's out this evening on a date. And Uncle, you have my permission. I'd like you to get a couple strokes in for the both of us. I'm a bit backed up. Uncle is a very loyal fan of the show and wanted to let me know that he wasn't going to be tuned in live this evening. He'd catch the archive because he's going out trying to be rather lecherous this evening. I approve. Thumbs up to you, Uncle, and your tomfoolery. And that means so many things right now. Anyway, this is Freaky Fridays here on Talk Radio with your hostess, Cypher Kai. You guys are crazy. You love all the nonsense. You love the nonsense, I can tell. I'm going to play a reggae song before I start getting into some of these emails, and then the topic for the evening, which is, will you accept sex with your ex in exchange for child support. I'll do that birthday shout out this evening. Is a special birthday shout out going out to Uncle Gregory from Auntie Evie. She's so sad to be away from you. She wants you to know that she's in town and she's safe. Of course she is, because she's with me, having a fantastic time, but missing you tremendously to a point of nausea. But oh my God, constantly talking about, oh, I miss him. I'm being a little jealous because I'm single. Just saying. But anyway, shout out to Uncle Gregory. This song is going out to you specifically from Auntie Evie. This is also the request that came in from Mr. Austin Powers. This is from Sanchez, the reggae artist. I got to specify that because we've got a lot of people that are tuned in from around the world who won't be familiar with this song. But I want you guys to get to know all the music that plays here, from the independent artists and the underground artists and the different genres of music that play. So this is from a reggae artist named Sanchez. The name of the song is Missing You. Auntie Evie is missing you, Uncle Gregory, and she wanted to give you a tremendous shout out. You are the love of her life and she misses you immensely. Freaky Fridays here on talkradio.com with your hostess Cypher Kai. That should be playing soon. I don't know why it's not playing. Let me know if you guys can hear that. I can't hear anything. So I'm going to kind of talk through this because it is live radio and I really don't know why that's not playing. I'm a little disturbed. Again, live radio, so I don't know if I screwed something up when I tried to download this or what happened. I'm not sure. And if it doesn't play in a couple minutes, I'm going to be screwed and have to do something else. Live radio, people, hiccups happen, and apparently I did not download the right thing. But Uncle Gregory, you know what she wanted to play for you. I don't know why it's not playing, but you know what she wanted to play for you. If for some reason the audience can hear the music and I can't hear it, somebody text me and tell me. I'm not sure. Well, I'm not hearing it. I don't know what's happening. Alright, we might have to move on from this one. I don't know what happened. Oh, it's so sad. It's such a good song too. Anywho, Freaky Fridays on talkradio.com. So let's get into the topic for the evening. Couple minutes early, but script. So the topic is: would you accept sex with your ex in exchange for child support payments? Let's dig into it. So let me start by saying I've had some fans reaching out to me. Yeah, and oh my goodness, special shout outs. I have this lovely Spanish couple that tunes into my show. They're adorable, absolutely adorable, and I love the fact that they let me know that they're tuned in together as a couple. So Lady Ash and your hubby, shout out to you guys for not only listening but letting me know that you're listening. Take a moment to breathe that in, right? And shout out to all the couples who I know are tuned in together listening to the show, because you guys do that, and I appreciate it. And let me give a special fuck you, as I said it, a special fuck you to the wives who have been forbidding their husbands to listen to my show, right? I try to be nice as best I can when I need to, but there's been some people writing into me and complaining, and some of my people letting me know that their wives have forbidden them from listening to talk radio. What the fuck is that about? Right? And you guys should be so proud of me. Look, it took me a whole 27 minutes to bust a fuck tonight. An entire 27 minutes. Be proud of me. I'm proud of myself. Just saying. So who's talking to me in the chat room? Hello. Oh, wow. She's lovely, you guys. There's a really lovely lady in the chat room, you guys. You go check her out. Hello there. Hello. Yeah. So, listen. There's nothing to be... If your guy's listening to talk radio, it's a good thing. I teach things here. I tell people to take out their papers and pens, to get a glass of wine, and people learn things here. This is not a forum for you to be afraid or offended. This is good for you. This is for you. I can assure you there are men who are telling me that because they listen to the show, they're having much better sex. Right? Much better sexual interactions. They're being much better boyfriends and husbands because they know better now what women expect, what they should do as a grown-up in a situation, and you're forbidding him to listen. Don't you know that the worst thing to do to a guy is to forbid him to do anything? Really, adults. I literally have a hashtag for my life. Hashtag defiance. I'm a defiant little bugger all the time. Sometimes I'm just defiant for no goddamn reason because I don't like people to tell me what I can't do because I just feel like I'm really grown up. I don't want to do what I want, right? Went off on a tangent a bit, but I'm saying. So shout out to all the couples who are tuned in. Shout out to the people who have set up forums and group chats and messages to sit around and talk about talk radio. You guys are fucking amazing, right? And again, fuck you to the ladies who are telling your men they can't tune into the show. And fuck you to the guys who are telling their ladies they can't listen to the show, they don't want them empowered and whatever. Don't be a dick, right? There's nothing for you to be afraid of, you not being a dick. Effectively is what that is. So anyway, Freaky Fridays here on TalkRadio.com with your host, Cypher Kai. I hope the rest of the music I want to play this evening plays, because I'm in a really good grown-up headspace. You guys will get to see that after I touch on this topic and come back about some other shit. But I had some really great grown-up conversations this week, very sexual conversations this week with my target, that you guys hear me talk about from time to time. I'll give them a couple of little shout-outs this evening. And shout out to some of my exes who I know have stumbled across the show and found it and whatever. Shout out to the dudes who gave me my babies, you know, my little raggedy babies who I love to pieces. Thank you for that contribution, what do I want to call it? That liquid contribution to the procreation of my children. You bastards. Anyway, love you all in one way or another. So this is Freaky Fridays here on TalkRadio.com. Like I said, the topic of the evening is: would you accept sex with your ex in exchange for child support payments? So that conversation came up because I was listening to a gentleman outside on his cell phone very loud in Brooklyn, New York, sometime during the week, and he was on the phone, I guess, I'm assuming, talking to one of his homeboys, calling his baby mother a fucking thirst bucket. Yeah? And he was saying that she must have called him, you know, school just started in New York. It starts around September-ish. And she must have called him for school supplies or something, and maybe something to do with her nails and her hair and something else and whatever. And his thing, as he's standing on the corner in brand new sneakers with a fresh haircut and Land Rover keys on his finger, he decided he didn't want to give her any money. Right? So he's telling his homeboy how he's going to go to the thirsty bitch's house. This is his words. Go to the thirsty bitch's house and fuck her and not give a shit. And I'm sitting there listening in absolute awe, disbelief, and disgust that somehow he feels like his penal is wasting some dick on this bitch is somehow going to feed his child. Now, I don't know what kind of sketel she is. I don't know what kind of woman she is, how irresponsible she might be. And if you didn't want to put money in her hand for whatever justifiable reason you believe her to be irresponsible or whatever the fuck you thought she was going to do with it, what the fuck does that have to do with your child? I'm just saying, and not to be crass, but do you expect your child to eat your penis? Or what came out of it? Should they pour your cock juice on their fucking cereal or whatever else? Because if she's asking for school supplies and food and whatever other little shit she wanted from you, that's one thing. And so I'm going to scruff on your baby mother as well, because if she gave you any implications whatsoever that it was okay for you to come and fuck her and not provide for your child, leads me to think of one of two things. Either she is the careless fucker that you think that she is, or the baby's not really yours. In it, right? Because if somehow her child needs something, you guys' child needs something, and she can satisfy herself with what you're giving and leave the child with nothing, more than likely the child isn't yours anyway. Let's start an argument. Maybe you got a fucking jacket. Maybe she called somebody else who she's running the same game on that brought some stuff over. I don't know. So let's start an argument right there, yeah? Why did you think it was okay, this guy, I don't know his fucking name, so this guy in Brooklyn with your fucking Land Rover and your Jordans and your haircut, why did you think it was okay to fuck your baby mother in exchange for taking care of your child? I'm very curious to know. Somebody tell me something. Let's start an argument. Let's start an argument. What the fuck? Shaking my head. Why wouldn't he, wouldn't they let the husbands... Oh, I don't know. You should be mortified. I'm mortified. So I got somebody in the chat room who's like, why the fuck wouldn't they let their husbands listen? I don't know. God damn it. But I love that you listen with your husband. So, yeah, I don't know. So, guy or guys, whoever's listening, tell me if you've done this. Again, it's an audio show. We don't know who you are. You know, you can feel free to hit me up in a message, behind the scenes, something. Tell me why it's okay, or people think it's okay, to fuck someone in exchange for payments. Let's start there. Let's start a fucking argument right there. Now, in the songs that I played earlier as well, I heard one or two of the lines in the songs, and I think he said something about his baby mother fucked his friend or something like that, which, god damn it, that's such a brazen line crossing type situation. Like, what makes you think that that's ever okay to bang your baby father's friend or someone in his circle or something like that? That's like a, you know. But here's the bigger one. I had a conversation. I'm in a unique position to see certain things, yeah? And so what I constantly hear is guys saying, you know, I don't want to give her money because she's going to go and do her hair, she's going to do her nails, she's going to trick out on some guy, whatever. So let's start another argument. Here's the thing. So I've said this before, I'll say again, my story is a little different, yeah? I don't have baby daddy drama, right? Because I just don't do it. I don't have it. I don't do it. I got 3 beautiful babies. They are from 3 different fathers. I used to like to fuck. Hey, fuck it. I'm grown. I'll say it. Right? But when I have my children, when I find out I'm pregnant, I make a conscious decision if I'm going to keep them or not. Right? So when I decide I'm keeping them, I understand that even if I had the greatest guy in the world, circumstances happen, he could leave me, he could die, he could whatever, can I maintain this child by myself, right? And so when I tell you I choose to keep this kid and you tell me you're not interested in being involved, I have to respect it, right? I'm not going to drag you to court for something that you're choosing not to do, because what's the point then? It's resentful. The child is going to get payments. It's going to just be, I think it's been a sticky, disgusting, unnecessary situation. So I don't do it, right? So that's my specific situation. But, right? B-U-T-T, but. When somebody gives a payment for a child, so I hear some guys say, oh, she's dragging me to court and she's taking like $100 a month out my check. Are you fucking shitting me? Are you fucking shitting me? $100 pays for nothing. I'm sure even in your own life, before they come at your check, when you realize if you're a smoker, if you drink coffee, you blow that in like a week. Go to Starbucks, a cup of coffee is like $5. If you're a smoker, you smoke about a pack a day, it's about $12 to $13 a pack. You blow through $100 like it's nothing. So what's the big horror about you giving a chick that you used to fuck, at some point you cared about enough to not pull out to get this kid, and you're bitching about $100, bitching about $200 or $300 a month, right? And then the next thing becomes how you guys want to decide how these women spend this money. And don't worry, ladies, I got ya. I'm coming for you bitches just now too, because I have a couple of my guy friends who are single fathers with full custody of their daughters, and I'm gonna speak about these bitches as well. So don't get it fucked up. I'm an equal opportunity destroyer. I am coming for the ladies too, but right now we're on the men. Right? Guys, I need you to understand, and I think I mentioned this in one of the other episodes before about something else, but you don't get to dictate really where that money goes, right? So if you're giving voluntary child support, I would suggest a couple of things. So guys, let me help you out. This is where you want to get your papers and pens out. This is where you want to get the papers and pens out. Going to teach you some shit. It's going to piss off some ladies. It's fine. It's the right thing to do. Fuck it. Get some paper and pen. So if you are paying child support on your own, document it. And ladies, pay attention. If your guy is paying voluntary child support, and it's so shitty to even say it, it shouldn't even be support. It should be something he does. But let's call it that. If you guys are no longer fucking, you've moved on, he's moved on, whatever the hell it is, and he's voluntarily doing it. Base it on what he's given and how you can utilize it. Because a lot of the times you dumb, spiteful bitches, I'm saying it, I'm starting an argument right now. You dumb, spiteful bitches will have a guy with a fucking city job giving you about $400-500 a fucking month. And then because you find out he gets with some other woman that he's treating well, and not because he learned much better, just because the other bitch, I'm usually the other bitch, right, requires more from him as a man, not even financially, just in behavior wise. So now he's got some act right in his ass, now he's got some sense in his ass, and now you see him looking like the dude that you wanted but didn't put the time into. Now you want to drag his ass to court. Here's the problem with that though. Usually when you go to court, you get way less money. Because you're only supposed to get, let me break it down for you, give you some rough estimates. There's a percentage that you get based on the order in which your child is born. Woo! Damn it. You guys didn't know about that shit. Get your papers and pens out. You get a percentage of his paycheck based on the order in which your child was born. For instance, the first child gets 1/3 of the check. That's how the child support goes. It trickles down after that thing, 13%, 17%, whatever the hell it is. If he has other babies that he didn't tell you about before you met him, and somebody else put his ass on child support first, you're fucked. If the older chick who had the child, who you didn't put on child support, finds out about your child, and her child is older. Doesn't matter if she went on behind your child. If her child is older, she gets the bigger portion of the money. Write this down. Write this down. So when you go after these guys spitefully because you're upset about who he's become, you fuck yourself in the end, really, innit? Right? Most of the time. So guys, when you're giving money to these ladies on your own, with no order in place, document it. Document it. Yeah? You can buy groceries. She needs grocery. You're supposed to know what your child needs, what they like, what they're allergic to. And men, shame on fucking you if you don't know that. Shame on you if your baby mother calls you and tells you she needs grocery and you don't know what the fuck to pick up. Because you haven't spent any time with the child to know that peanut butter and jelly is something that little kids like. I still like it too. But your child's allergic to peanut butter. Right? So fuck you for not knowing that. Right? Your baby mother calls you, the kid needs grocery, you buy grocery. And what you don't do, tacky ass, if you're going to buy $50 worth of grocery, because that's what you can afford, nothing wrong with that, but you don't take the grocery to the fucking house and tell her specifically, this food is for my child and not for your other kids to eat. Are you fucking insane? Like, let's not do any of that ignorant shit. I've known someone who's done that. Let's not do any of that ignorant shit. Food is food. They're going to eat it. Within an hour or two, they're going to shit it back out. You don't treat children like that. But what you do have is the receipt to say that you went to the supermarket. And I would suggest when your baby mothers, the ones you can't trust, I'm not talking about the ones you have a good rapport with and all that, but the ones you can't trust, have her send you a text requesting what she wants so you can document it. She calls you, oh nigga, you ain't shit, bring me this and this and this. Okay, great. Can you text me? I'm busy. Even when you're doing nothing, tell her to text you, you're busy. Let her send you what it is she wants. You respond in kind for what you're able to do, and whatever you do, keep the receipt. Keep the receipt. The courts are for you too. It's not for these ladies to go and run you through, and you end up with nothing. So I'm saying that to say, keep documentation of whatever. Now, ladies. Oh, before I get them, sorry. Guys, also, if your baby mother asks you for a specific amount of money, and you can afford to give it to her, and she decides to go do hair, nails, whatever the case is, as long as your child is not lacking anything, that is okay. I don't know how most people flex and move. I would like to know that if the shoe was on the other foot, if for whatever reason I decided I was a little fed up, burnt out, mentally stressed, postpartum, or whatever it was, and my baby father stepped in to take care of our child, I would want him to be okay. I would want him to look good. That's me personally. And not because, don't start the shit with, oh, Cypher, you got a fucking radio show and this and this and this. You guys have no idea what my journey, my walk is. I'm simply saying, having your lady look nice is not a bad thing. Now, I would draw the line if you find out she's taking your money that you're giving her to mine another guy, to buy things or maintain or spoil the worthless motherfucker she might have took up behind you. The one that's sitting on the couch all day. The one that's playing your child's video games. The one that's helping to eat up the food stamps she might be getting for your kids. That's different. But if she's got a guy who's about his shit, handling the business for the most part, pulling the weight that you're not pulling, and she happens to ask you for money around her birthday and use it to do her nails or her hair, so fucking what? The $300 that you give does not feed your child, clothe your child, keep the roof over their head and all that other shit. It doesn't do all of those things. Yeah? It doesn't do all of those things. So let's put it in perspective for what it is. And I know you guys are probably stewing behind the scenes, but fuck you. And so what? And that's what the hotline number's for. So here it is again, 1-347-450-3958, the 24/7 hotline number for talkradio.com. I'm going to play some music this evening, start the bullshit. I'm going to start the bullshit. And then I'm going to come back with the second part of this conversation, which is me discussing from the female aspect as well. What you ladies do, what you request, what you require, what you threaten, and the ladies who have lost custody of their children, and what I think you need to do as far as that's concerned, because I'm experiencing that from being around my guy friends as well. So I'm coming back on the attack. But tonight's episode is about, would you accept sex in exchange for child support payments from your ex? Right? So that's what we're talking about tonight here on Freaky Fridays on talkradio.com. I'm going to play something else. Hopefully this one will play. Anyway, I'm in a naughty reggae mood this evening, so I'm going to play a little Shenseea and Conscience this evening called Back It Up. This is it. Back it up. Let's see if this one plays. Hopefully. Freaky Fridays here on TalkRadio.com with your hostess, Cypher Kai. Really? Why is none of the music playing? I'm confused. The other ones were playing. This is weird. Do I have no music queued up this evening? That would really piss me off.
Yeah.
If you guys are able to hear the
Back it up like a hard drive. You turn up in a this taggle me that you not dive. Back it up like a hard drive. You turn up in a this taggle me that. Him love when me and panic grung and me body cock up. Him love when me body cock up. And panic grung and me body cock up. Him love when me body cock up.
Hey, girl, touch the ground, then you back up, back up. Me love sick when you back up, back up. Fine and go down, then you back up, back up. Back up, hard drive, back up, back up. Wine go down, don't tell me no. No false start when you the dance go. Bend up, sing pan the sit up. Keep it long low, tell you something, get up, get up. Tell me about pioneer. Me brain a fly, me blame me on the sip. Me no like to me favorite a trace up. Any friend of you can be a friend of me. Bend it back, what the fuck, back a rub. I just love how you set up and cock up. Full of talk, now we buck and you stuck. Cock up like a dumper chuck.
Him love when me and panic grung and me body cock up. Him love when me body cock up. And panic grung and me body cock up. Him love when me body cock up.
Hey, girl, touch the ground, then you back up, back up. Me love sick when you back up, back up. Fine and go down, then you back up, back up. Back up, hard drive, back up, back
Like
up.
a hard drive, so me back it and store it, store it. Pretty from back, you adore it, so bore it. When me cock it up, me a bounce pan you rhythm and a flow like liquor when you pour it. Him say me body look good like when you cross road. See you busting on me belly, money at the passcode. Back pain, watch your body jaw jump like a toad. Rev me out, that shit in a smoke mode. When you see me cocky up, take set off if fuck at the next thing me learn after the alphabet. Body tie me like crochet, stab it like that. When me back it up, you spinning on me whole Russian roulette. Him love when me and panic grung and me body cock up. Him love when me body cock up. And panic grung and me body cock up. Him love when me body cock up.
Hey, girl, touch the ground, then you back up, back up. Me love sick when you back up, back up. Fine and go down, then you back up, back up. Back up, hard drive, back up, back up.
Me back it up like a hard drive. You turn up in a this taggle me that you not dive. Me back it up like a hard drive. You turn up in a me taggle me that. Him love when me and panic grung and me body cock up. Him love when me body cock up. And panic grung and me body cock up. Him love when me body cock up.
Hey, girl, touch the ground, then you back up, back up. Me love sick when you back up, back up. Fine and go down, then you back up, back up. Back up, hard drive, back up, back up.
And we are back here live on TalkRadio.com. You guys have to forgive me. Like I said, Rex is not in the studio with me. And I was having some technical difficulties about 10 minutes into the beginning of the show. Apparently there was some kind of static or something with the headset I was using, so I'm not able to hear what I'm saying. I can't gauge my voice levels or anything like that, so you guys got to just rock with me this evening, rock with me in the archives. Okay, so there is a company I need to shout out, a young entrepreneur that was brought to my attention. So I promised that the next time I did a show I would give them a shout out. They gave me a little write up here, so let's get into it. What do you get when you have a 19-year-old African American sister crosses creativity with entrepreneurship? SYC brand, pronounced SYC, SYC brand, stands for simple yet complicated. This brand showcases self-expression and art. Each character she creates utilizes a one-line technique where the character's outline is made using only one continuous line without lifting the pen. Check out the entire line now at www.sycbrand.com, and exclusively for Talk Radio listeners, use code Talk Radio for an immediate 15% discount on any order over $30. I told you guys I fucking love you, didn't I? I told you guys I love you. Anytime, every chance we get that we can connect you to something dope, something new, something innovative, something useful, something beautiful, we will. And damn it if we won't demand discounts for you guys, because you guys are so supportive and so amazing, and I'd like you guys to go and check this out. I really want you guys to go and check this out. Again, it's www.sycbrand.com. It's a clothing line. I'm going to check it out in a minute as well. They sent it to me, and I had promised I was going to do it. The young lady was amazingly just really energetic, really excited. I love to see young people wanting to do something. For the most part, I find millennials to be a little lazy, to be honest. I'm going to talk about that in an upcoming show as well and start a fucking argument there too. But you guys go and check that out, support it. If there might be a Facebook page, I'm not sure. But you guys go and look it up, support it, let them know you heard about it on Talk Radio. Get your discounts. Buy something. The holidays are coming up. You might have someone that wants a mug or a t-shirt or something else that's over there. Go and check it out. We do love when the fans support the businesses on here. So tonight's topic, as I mentioned on Freaky Fridays with your hostess Cypher Kai, is: would you accept sex with your ex in exchange for child support payments? So we went off on the guys earlier. Now, ladies, don't even say ladies, bitches, because if you fall into this category and which I'm about to mention, you're a bitch. So let's get there right now. First of all, let's start with the ladies who still demand sex from their exes, because you know what buttons to push, because you want to manipulate. All you bitches, and I can't even emphasize it enough, if you are fucking withholding your child from your man because you're still in your fucking feelings that you're not with him, you're an absolute selfish bitch. Let's start an argument. You are. Cut it out, and just cut it out. Yeah, your vagina is not anywhere in the equation for what your child needs and what they should have. And it's important not only for men to pay for their children and allow them to do that of their own volition, and when they're not, I encourage you to go to court if need be to get what you need to get. But don't just have him paying child support and not getting the chance to spend time with his child. Right? And I am a firm believer that when men have more than one child, the same way your child interacts with the other kids that don't belong to your ex, he should have the same opportunity to take this child around the other siblings that he might have gotten outside of your relationship. It's important. There should not be kissing cousins and kissing brothers and sisters because people don't know they're fucking related. It's not about, oh, she's not going to this bitch's house, that bitch's house. When they're small, yes. When they're old enough to speak, allow it. And let the father know very carefully. And guys, pay a fucking attention to this. Yeah? You do not pick up your child and drop them at another baby mother's house and leave them there unattended. I don't give a shit what kind of relationship you think you have with this lady. You don't leave your children with your other baby mother. That's, Lord, you might as well cut your own fucking wrist and lay down somewhere. Honest to God. You might as well kill yourself. I can't even imagine. If my babies were still young, so let me just explain what I'm saying. If you and I were dating, me and Bob are dating, we got a baby. Bob and I break up amicably. Bob has moved on, he's dating Stacy. Yeah? So Bob comes and picks up our baby and drops the baby by Stacy's house. And Bob goes to work. That is unacceptable to me. Don't spend time with our child if you can't spend time with our child. Now, if you are hanging out with Stacy and our child, because this is who you're fucking now, I'm fine with that. Especially if this woman is actually a keeper. If you tell me this is the person you're seeing, I will take the high road, and I encourage other people to do the same thing. Have a conversation with the person that's going to be spending time with your child. This is not an animosity thing. This is nothing more than she needs to see you. And damn it, ladies, get your shit together, right? Get dressed, look nice, make this guy regret his life choices for leaving you, and let this lady feel like every fucked up thing he said about you was an absolute lie. Yeah? I'm just saying. But have the conversation, be grown up about some shit. Yeah? Be really grown up about some shit. If your baby father has told you about this chick, not you going through his Facebook pages and who the fuck is this and messaging the girl behind the scenes, stop the nonsense. Yeah? But if he said to you, look, this is who I'm dating, right? This is who's going to be spending time with your child. And ladies, bitches, please stop giving your children the fucking third degree. If you want to know what's going on in your baby father's house, ask him. And this is another reason for those conversations and those meetings, those lunches with the person he's sleeping with. Together. Whoever you're with, get together with who they're with. This is not unfathomable shit. It's really not. right? Sit together like grown-ups. Have a lunch. Don't need to go to her house in the beginning, right? Get to know the person first. You get to see what her behavior is like, how she might be. At some point, if things are more serious, if they're engaged, getting married or whatever, then hell yeah, I believe you got a right to see where your child stays, right? But you don't go there with bad intentions. You don't go with your homegirl that talks too much and wants to fight all the fucking time, right? Not the ones like, oh, damn bitch, you see what she got? No, not that one. But you do want to see where your child's gonna be spending time. But be grown up about some shit, please. Be grown up about some shit, right? So, you bitches out here who are requiring that your baby fathers, when they come to drop off money or Pampers or whatever, still have to fuck you when they come by, or they're not going to see their kids. And there's a lot of you bitches out there. I listen to my homeboys call you up on the goddamn speakerphones, and I hear you guys carry on it. Oh, you better know that bitch. Look it, his new lady has nothing to do with you. Absolutely nothing to do with you. As I mentioned in the first part of this conversation, if she, the new girl, requires more from your man than you did, so now he's got some act right in him, you can't be mad with her for that. You didn't want to put in the work, or you put in the work and didn't leave the requirements for what he needed to do to get the best out of you, to be the best that he could be. Nagging at a person doesn't make them the best that they can be, right? Putting in the goddamn work, the support. If your man goes to work, cook for him. If he's a horny guy, fuck him. If he likes to get his dick sucked, suck his dick. You know what I'm saying? The things that you need to do, the things that this new lady is probably doing, is why she got the better version of him, right? And sometimes you are a stepping stool, right? Sometimes he makes a mistake with you and realizes, damn, she used to argue with me about the same thing all the time. Maybe I should stop doing that. And so the new girl gets the work you put in. It's possible sometimes, highly possible. Like the person that gets you behind him, if you're not all sad and bitter and shit, gets a better version of your pussy because you spent so much time wasting on his ass when he wasn't worth it. The new guy thinks it's, oh my god, it's the most amazing thing you ever had. So thank him. Thank each other. I'm just saying. TalkRadio.com's Freaky Fridays. The topic tonight is, would you have sex with your ex in exchange for child support payments? I think the consensus behind the scenes is hell fucking no. I think everyone's saying hell no. Yup, they are not hurting the man, they're hurting the child. At the end of the day, it's about the kid, and they will resent you for not letting their father be in their life. Grow up, ladies. I agree. See? I agree. This is a very wise commentary from someone here in the chat room. If you guys want to get into the chat room during the live show, and I've also told you can do it when you're listening to the archive, www.tawkradio.com/shows. When you click the player, there's a little bubble there, so you can leave some commentary. I think it takes you to another screen, so you can only do it, I believe, on your laptop. You can't do it from listening from your phone, but there's another screen there that you can leave commentary even in the archives. So tonight's episode, as I mentioned, is about, sexual payments in exchange. And if you guys are listening, just tuning in, or listen to this in the archive, I need you to get some papers and pens and take some goddamn notes. There are rules of engagement for this child support shit and how you interact with other things and other people and stuff. Take notes. As a matter of fact, just to make sure you guys are paying attention, there might be a Cash App giveaway about this as well. Some rules of thumb. Specifically, what are the rules for who gets the bigger quantity of money in a child support situation as far as the courts are concerned? That's going to be the money-making question, so I'm going to tell you now what it is. Save these episodes. Download these episodes. Episodes of Talk Radio are going to be worth a lot of money real soon, right? In archives and whatever the case is, everything I give away money for on the show will be pertaining to something that I spoke about on the show. And I love to give money to actual fans who pay attention. So this is a downloadable episode. Maybe not all of them, but this one is a downloadable episode. I know one of the upcoming money questions on Cash App is going to be, what is it I mentioned about how the hierarchy of money gets paid out as it pertains to child support payments in the court, right? So I mentioned something about that. Go back into the archive, pay attention. You should have got your papers and pens out at that point, but there's a way that it's done. So ladies, if you're fucking yourself over by demanding money from guys through the court before having a conversation with him and trying to figure it out on your own, you might end up losing in the long run. So let's get into some more reggae music this evening on TalkRadio.com's Freaky Fridays. What am I going to play? Oh, you know what? I think I figured out how I fucked up earlier. So I'm going to try this birthday shout out one more time. So there's a special birthday shout out going out to Uncle Gregory from Auntie Evie, who's in New York visiting, right? She wants to tell you that you are the love of her life. She's in town safely with me. She'll be back into your arms and on your dick soon. It's her words, not mine. And she wanted me to play a special song for you this evening by Sanchez called Missing You. This is a reggae artist, you guys. I know you're asking me, who's that? It's Sanchez, Sanchez, and the song is called Missing You here on Freaky Fridays on TalkRadio.com. Let's try it one more time. TalkRadio.com's Freaky Friday with your host, Cypher Kai. I want to send out my condolences to a fan of the show who lost his mum this week. So shout out to you, Mr. Snow, and stay strong. He was preparing for it. Apparently, she'd been sick for a while, so it hasn't knocked him on his ass yet. I think he's more concerned with having to deal with family. You know how family is during funerals. All of a sudden, everybody wants to cry and bring up old shit and whatever. So stay strong through all of that drama. Like I said, Freaky Fridays here on TalkRadio.com with your hostess, Cypher Kai. Tonight's topic, we were talking about, would you accept sex with your ex in exchange for child support payments? And a consensus was, hell fucking no, because you can't, buy food and books and clothes and things with it. And we hit a couple different perspectives on it this evening. I know you guys are wanting me to dig back into the emails, so let me get into some of those. Oh, okay. Again, these things are pulled based on, the subject lines used to get me. I don't read them ahead of time, so let's get into it together. It says, can I masturbate to men while in a relationship with my girlfriend? I'm a guy in a loving relationship with my girlfriend. She already knows I'm bi. And in fact, she was the first person I told. But I've been watching porn since I was young, and now I feel guilty watching it. Is it okay for me to masturbate to men while in a relationship with my girlfriend? I've tried to stop watching porn completely, and she significantly decreases my desire, but I do get the urge from time to time. Is it wrong for me to occasionally satisfy my small desire for men? I love her with all of my heart and would never dream of being with someone else. What should I do? Masturbate. What do you mean what you should do? Okay, first of all, look it. So you were very upfront with her in the fact that you're bisexual. Yeah? And it seems more of a curiosity that you are clearly not trying to cross a line and satiate by actually physically being with someone else. But you're turned on by it. You kind of maybe like to watch what guys do to each other, whatever. Okay, cool. You also said you're in love with her and you wouldn't be with anybody else. So now I've got another guy to justify, well, oh, I can be with another guy and it's really not cheating because she doesn't have guy parts. So I love the fact that you said you wouldn't be with anybody else but her. Kudos to you for that. So watching porn, listen, so let's just get into that shit right now, yeah? I watch porn. A lot of it, right? Not as much as I used to. Trying to get my coochie prepared for whatever antics I'm going to carry on with in this winter season coming up. But I'm saying, the point in watching porn, I thought, at least from my own understanding and my own doing, I watch porn because I'm in a situation where I am horny, having horny thoughts, and maybe don't have access to who or what piece of dick that I want. So I'll watch some porn to satiate that urge, to do it to a point of me masturbating, getting orgasm. That's kind of the reason why I'm watching it. I'm not watching it for sport. I'm not watching it to learn techniques, as though I pick up on sometimes, but when I go to watch porn, I'm saying, you know what? I wonder what new thing I could learn. And I'm not knocking people that do it. You probably should. But that's not why I watch it, right? So I'm not going to say, well, shit, can I come up with this new thing or whatever? Now, I must say, I was watching some porn the other day. And I did see this new technique that I can't wait to try out. My God. It was just, it'll probably kill me. Be honest, be perfectly honest, it'll probably kill me. So let me explain to you guys what this is, right? Because I need to ask you, what the fuck is it? Okay, so I'm watching porn, and I'm watching this guy. Well, actually, full disclaimer, I stumbled across some gay porn, right? So I didn't see what it was. I just saw deep throating something, and you guys know I'm obsessed with sucking dick. I said it, so what? So I go to watch this thing, and it's like, I maybe say like about a minute in or something, until I realized it was a guy, but the person was hanging their head off the bed, right? And the other partner was kind of standing over them facing forward so that their balls were like sitting on the person's nose bridge, right? So they're inserting their dick in the person's mouth to the point where it's like literally going down their throat, and you can see it. Like when a snake swallows like a mouse or something, you can see it in their throat. And it was the most amazing thing because even though the person wasn't as well endowed as the black guys I encounter or said target I mentioned, it was a nice angle to see. And so in this moment when this person's like fucking their face, and you can see their penis like down their fucking throat, the guy over him is actually grabbing him by the neck while he's doing this. I don't know why I thought that was so fucking hot. And all I could think to myself was, damn, I can't wait to try that. And I'd literally probably suffocate on it. Because the way black men are shaped, I'm thinking, if somebody's got like 9 inches of better, trying to get that down my throat, besides my gag reflex being completely fucked up, and me probably vomiting when they're doing it, and trying it anyway, fuck it. Alright, I might actually just suffocate, but what a great way to go. Right? What a great way to go. Penis and throat, ball sack on my fucking nose bridge, pass out, fuck it, I'm dead, but wow, what a way to go. No, I'm joking. I don't actually want to die doing that shit, but I just thought the angles were really nice. So, I say all that to say, if you're watching porn and you're whacking yourself off, but still being faithful to your lady, from both sides of the fence, not messing with guys or girls, and you're just kind of watching porn to satiate this bisexual urge and knocking yourself off, I don't think that's a big deal. What should you do? Continue to fucking masturbate. I'm just saying, Freaky Fridays here on TalkRadio.com with your hostess, Cypher Kai. Let me get into some more reggae music this evening on this Freaky Fridays. I'm feeling like I want to get turned up, you guys. I want to get turned up, you guys. Oh my God, look, you guys got more than an hour out of me too. You should be very, very proud of yourselves. Now, I'm trying to figure out, did I play that song just now? Shensia. I think I did. So we'll play something else. I'm not sure. I'm all confused and shit. But let's get to some Vybz Kartel. This is Spice and Vybz Kartel. I didn't put the other song in there. I did not. Alright. Back Way. I love this song. Pay attention to the words. This is a really bang my back out, fuck you hard kind of song. Vibes Cartel and Spice, Back Way on Freaky Fridays on TalkRadio.com.
She love turn back way. Can't tell the pressure but the pum pum brave.
The man ya look slave. Wood fire up in a me whole start blaze.
Boom off me body and done. Boom off me body and done. Bucket off for the fun.
Rev out me body and done. Stab out me belly and come. Teacher me now run. Take wine, take wine.
Don't you love the ride? Don't you love the sex life?
Oh, you mean beers, but me hold too tight. And you fuck it every night. Make me walk and wine.
Johnny, nether position ya hun. Pussy me a punch. Titty nipple for me lunch.
Wine in a me. Can me love it when you drunk and crashy bench truck in a me Ferrari front.
Up inna you all night long. Fucking at the dark light gone.
Me no afraid I know you see them me band come slam dunk it like LeBron.
But from a barn in a bed make your ball. I did please let me go on.
You must see mad. Bet you say me make you run out of this.
Bet you say me make you sit down and fall.
You attack, you attack.
She love turn back way. Can't tell the pressure but the pum pum brave.
The man ya look slave. Wood fire up in a me whole start blaze.
Boom off me body and done. Boom off me body and done. Bucket off for the fun.
Rev out me body and done. Stab out me belly and come. Teacher me now run. Babes, we have to go stop fucking her.
Talk ya talk and you love it so. Turn back with you bend down now. Don't move, let me push it
again. Babes, what make? And the first 4 round did connect. Oh, so you love it. You want fuck it. Alright, got the babes, got the babes, got that.
Up inna you all night long. Fucking at the dark light gone.
Me no afraid I know you see them me band come slam dunk it like LeBron.
But from a barn in a bed make your ball. I did please let me go on.
You must see mad. Bet you say me make you run out of this.
Bet you say me make you sit down and fall.
You attack, you attack.
She love turn back way. Can't tell the pressure but the pum pum brave.
The man ya look slave. Wood fire up in a me whole start blaze.
Boom off me body and done. Boom off me body and done. Bucket off for the fun.
Rev out me body and done. Stab out me belly and come. Teacher me now run. Take wine, take wine.
Don't you love the ride? Don't you love the sex life?
Oh, you mean beers, but me hold too tight. And you fuck it every night. Make me walk and wine.
Johnny, nether position ya hun. Pussy me a punch. Titty nipple for me lunch.
Wine in a me. Can me love it when you drunk and crashy bench truck in a me Ferrari front.
Up inna you all night long. Fucking at the dark light gone.
Me no afraid I know you see them me band come slam dunk it like LeBron.
But from a barn in a bed make your ball. I did please let me go on.
You must see mad. Bet you say me make you run out of this.
Bet you say me make you sit down and fall.
You attack, you attack.
She love turn back way. Can't tell the pressure but the pum pum brave.
The man ya look slave. Wood fire up in a me whole start blaze.
Boom off me body and done. Boom off me body and done. Bucket off for the fun.
Rev out me body and done. Stab out me belly and come. Teacher me now run.
TalkRadio.com's Freaky Friday. Freaky Friday. I almost didn't catch that one. I love that song. It gets me so pumped up. I'm going to do something very naughty to somebody's son with that song. I promise you. It's going to be something very dirty. That's something extremely dirty. This is TalkRadio.com's Freaky Friday with your host, Cypher Kai. I'm getting so many reactions behind the scenes to that story. You guys are so dirty. Yes. So like I said, I watch porn. A particular porn site. I'm not going to mention them because they're not advertising with us. But yeah, I was looking for some deep throating shit, trying to get myself back in practice mentally, whatever. And I stumbled across some gay porn. God damn it! So I watched it like a minute. But I learned something. I did. So you can learn something from everything. There's no mistakes, right? So now I want to see if I can do a better deep throat on a cock than a fucking gay guy. I've said it. So what? There it is. Talk Radio, Freaky Fridays, whatever. Anyway, so the next song I'm going to play this evening is going to be by artist named Idonia. This is called Yeah, Yeah, Yeah. Freaking love this song. And I'm going to finish off with one more song. This is a special request also to someone. A warning, really, not much of a request, but I'll get into that as well. Shout out to everybody who's tuned in this evening. Let's see if I can check the stats for last week's show while I'm here monkeying around a little bit to give a shout out to whoever might have been tuned in from wherever. that's new to us. But this is Idonia, yeah, raw version on Freaky Fridays on talkradio.com.
J.O.P. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Ha, 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 ho, ho, ho. Couple rubber band, couple stop then, yeah. Couple rubber band, couple stop then, yeah. Up inna the street, we a drop dead. J.O.P. We a go fuck up a party tonight, you just watch. Tonight, me feel I spend some cash. Cool on the Benz, just wash. If a Givenchy shoes, then the belt must match. Gucci loafers with a tough top. Money no fi call thicker than a blood clot. Who ya know? On me belly with a clutch back. When a bad sound clear, we say pull it up back. Everybody shout, yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Push, load, rum, junk. Yo, we a wild out and a shout. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Push, load, rum, junk. Buck a new girl, tell them the word them, where fi sweet them. Yeah, just a smile with the pretty teeth them. Yeah, give me the look here, where fi meet them. Pull up on the hand press, kick them. Yeah, give them the kush with the any treatment. Yeah, anybody Jenna step is street shell. Yeah, beach party me turn up on the seashell. And when me see PP, them a dream weekend. We a show, yeah, 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 yeah. Me head the peep on a Sunday, say yeah, 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 yeah. Couple jet scare, me and a gal a get where. That's say, when me tell her say you sexy. You laugh and I dig the next day, check me at that a chess play. Pool party, be a gal in the mansion, yeah, the UF way. Everybody say, yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Push, load, rum, junk. Yo, we a wild out and a shout. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Push, load, rum, junk. Buck a new girl. Couple stop then, yeah. Couple rubber band, couple stop then, yeah. Up inna the street, we a drop dead. J.O.P. We a go fuck up a party tonight, you just watch. Tonight, me feel I spend some cash. Cool on the Benz, just wash. If a Givenchy shoes, then the belt must match. Gucci loafers with a tough top. Money no fi call thicker than a blood clot. Who ya know? On me belly with a clutch back. When a bad sound clear, we say pull it up back. Everybody shout, yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Push, load, rum, junk. Yo, we a wild out and a shout. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Push, load, rum, junk. Buck a new girl, tell them the word them, where fi sweet them. Yeah, just a smile with the pretty teeth them. Yeah, give me the look here, where fi meet them. Pull up on the hand press, kick them. Yeah, give them the kush with the any treatment. Yeah, anybody Jenna step is street shell. Yeah, beach party me turn up on the seashell. And when me see PP, them a dream weekend. We a show, yeah, 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 yeah. Me head the peep on a Sunday, say yeah, 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 yeah. Couple jet scare, me and a gal a get where. That's say, when me tell her say you sexy. You laugh and I dig the next day, check me at that a chess play. Pool party, be a gal in the mansion, yeah, the UF way. Everybody say, yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Push, load, rum, junk. Yo, we a wild out and a shout. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Push, load, rum, junk. Buck a new girl.
Okay. So I'm hyper, guys. I'm hyper. I don't know if you can tell I'm hyper. So I'm here checking the stats from last week, and you guys are amazing. So we are broadcasting from the United States, so we got a big push from there. But we also have the United Kingdom tuned in. We have some people tuned in, some fans in from Colombia, the Netherlands, and Mexico, and a lot of other places. But I mentioned those because there was a big push in those areas. So you guys are just absolutely amazing. I love how this is getting around. I really do. I appreciate all the love you guys are showing to the show, and that you're getting the word around and spread it all nicely like peanut butter and jelly. It's great. And I don't know what's going on. Okay, so there's some people who are tuned in behind the scenes. Just let me know they're there. So again, shout out to Miss Carol, who is tuned in. Shout out to Miss Graham, who is tuned in as well. I heard there's someone that puts this show on in a senior center in Colorado. And so I don't know if it's because weed is legal in Colorado, and so they're just a bunch of really high stoned senior citizens who are happy to hear anything naughty being said. But I appreciate the fact that they still have their mental faculties enough to enjoy talkradio.com. As I mentioned before, my lecherous uncle is 72 with erections that he can't wait to go out and show off. So apparently this show knows no bounds, whether it be gender, race, creed, or age. People are tending to seem to love talk radio, and I love that you love it. We're going to wind down this evening. Tonight's topic was about, would you accept sex from your ex in exchange for child support? If you're just tuning in, I'm sorry. I actually came on time tonight, so you guys missed some things. A pretty decent show. I apologize in advance for when you go back into the archives. I think the first 10 minutes is kind of screwed up. I'm not sure how to fix that. That was usually Rex's job. I do know that when you listen to the archives, you can skip past that if you like. So if any time you're listening to the show and you need to skip past something, you don't want to skip past too much. I tend to give you guys a lot of good tidbits for you to learn, but also clues for how you can make money on upcoming shows. So don't skip past too fast. But I think it was about 10 minutes of, I don't know what the audience was hearing. I couldn't hear it, but I was told by a couple of fans who have access to me directly that there was some kind of static or something in the headphone piece I was using, so I changed that out. I hope it got much better for you. I've been up a little long. I know you guys are a little concerned. Oh, you sound tired. I'm a little tired, but I am here. My loyalty makes me stay here. So there's a special, there is a special song shout out request I'm sending out to my target this evening. This is like a warning. Let's call it a warning. Let's call it a warning is what this is. It's a warning shot. This one is Little Lenny, Boom Flick on My Dick, here on Freaky Fridays on talkradio.com with your hostess Cypher Kai.
Calling, all stamina worker, female custom broker, art taker, bed walker, body broker, tantalizing whiner, appetizer, man raper. Send all of them, cause one of my body a friend. Young girl, just bum flick pa me dick. Come girl, come skin out ya. Our yai. I hear from me one pick you are the best one the bout ya. Our yai. Bum flick pa me dick. Young girl, come skin out ya. Our yai. I hear from me one pick you are the best one the bout ya. Watch this. You hear the young girl a ball when she get up to 9-inch tall. Start complain, say it long. Want it all cause she fit and she strong. My name, calling out for the sweetest pain. Like a train punch up, giddy up like sheep and donkey back. Well, I must tell you this, tears are shed but she still want it. Now she a off and a puff, come she a come with the 10 ton of fluffy come. Bum flick pa me dick, come girl, come skin out ya. Aboyai. I hear from me one pick you are the best one them bout ya. Aboyai. Bum flick pa me dick, come girl, come skin out ya. Aboyai. I hear from me one pick you are the best one them bout ya. See ya. She a giggle, the young girl a wiggle. And watch how she dance, the girl just a jiggle. And line up into the slide tackle. Me love how she walk, she must be a muggle. She body look good, she can't take a hackle. I'll lend me name, not mention the lickle. The length when me have can bust up any miggle. Young girls are just bum flick pa me dick. Come girl, come skin out ya. Aboyai. I hear from me one pick you are the best one the bout ya. I want you bum flick pa me dick. Come girl, come skin out ya. Aboyai. Yeah, from me one pick, you're the best one the bout ya. Watch this. You hear the young girl a scream, just like a siren. Me cock up her mouth, every ram the girl a ball out. She start cry for her chest, me body it long like for Mount Everest. Good, better and best. She say it's good, it's getting better. Now here is the best. When then rather get warm, real she a real and she can't keep calm. It's just like a game we a play. Send all the little young girls my way if you come. Bum flick pa me dick, come girl, come skin out ya. Aboyai. I hear from me one pick you are the best one the bout ya. Aboyai. Bum flick pa me dick, come girl, come skin out ya. Aboyai. I hear from me one pick you are the best one the bout ya. See ya. Hear the young girl a ball when she get up to 9-inch tall. My name, calling out for the sweetest pain. I complain say it too long. like she a donkey back. Well, I must tell you this. This she a cry and she still want it. Now she a off and a puff. Come, she a come with the 10 ton of fluffy cup. Bum flick pa me dick, come girl, come skin out ya. Abba joy. I hear from me one pick you are the best one they bout ya. Abba joy. Bum flick pa me dick, young girl, come skin out ya. Abba joy. Yeah, from me one pick you are the best one they bout ya. See ya. Cause she a giggle, the young girl a wiggle. Look how she dance, she just a jiggle. Line me a line up and make the slide tackle. Me love how she walk, she must be a muggle. Her body look good, can't take huckle. A lenny man, no mention the lickle. Length when me have, we bust up in the middle. Young girl just bum flick pa me dick, come girl come.
Alright. Okay, so anywho, that has been another episode. This has been another episode of Freaky Fridays on TalkRadio.com with your hostess, Cypher Kai. Again, you guys, I'm so sorry for the first 10 minutes, but I know better how to work this now, and I think I'll have to invest in getting some different equipment for when I have to do things remotely on the road. As I mentioned, we'll be back on soon. I find that you guys hold my feet to the fire when I say a specific date, and I have a lot of personal things behind the scenes I'm sorting out, so I want to come back and give you guys my full attention when I come back and make sure everything is up and running properly. Phone lines in, proper equipment, all kinds of yummy good things. Sponsors that are going to be doing some great, partnering with us to do some really great giveaways, really great discounts. Again, you guys go and check out the young lady's brand, sycbrand.com. I believe it's a clothing line. I'm going to go over there as well. There is a discount given to Talk Radio, exclusively for Talk Radio listeners. 15% off an order of $30 or more. So you guys go ahead and get this on your Christmas list. See what's over there. Buy some mugs, some t-shirts, some different things. Let them know you heard about it on TalkRadio.com. If you're not following us on social media, damn it, why not? Do so. www.facebook.com/TAWK Radio. Also on our website, always www.tawkradio.com/shows. Or click on anything you like. Check us out. Leave some commentary. Go ahead and be active on the social media pages. I believe we have an Instagram as well. We don't use it very much. We'll start getting into those things when we come back. We want your attention on the website, though. That's where you need to be. Hanging out, spending time. We're going to set up some chat rooms for you live where you can be whoever you like and be a bit more free. And of course, always your 24/7 hotline to speak your mind. Your 24/7 hotline to speak your mind is 1-347-450-3958. Again, the number is 1-347-450-3958. Thank you for spending some time with me this evening on this Freaky Fridays on TalkRadio.com. Share the link with your friends. Listen to the archive multiple times if you need to, if you like to, if you whatever to. And make sure you bring your ass back here next week to tune into the show. Don't know what I'm going to talk about yet. Sometime in the week we'll figure that out and send the link out. So shout out to everybody who listened live, globally, locally, internationally, galactically, however you did it. Shout out to the live listeners. Shout out to the archivers in advance. Shout out to those who are going to be new fans. Shout out to all of the old fans. Shout out to all of the peoples who support the show. Dominatrix Genevieve, the life reconstruction strategist, the wellness consultant, Danny the photog, Mr. B, Antonio the lift driver, Nabeen the lift driver, Sir Target, Lady Ash and her lovely husband. Shout out to Miss Dina, who's not on with us right now, but she's a new fan, usually very active on the show as well in the chat room. Shout out to Green Eyes, who I notice is not tuned in this evening, but I'm sure he'll listen to the archives as well. And shout out to all of the new countries that tend to log on with us now and have become Talk Radio fans in the recent weeks, so I appreciate you. See you guys next week. Be well.